Hey friends, this is Stephanie, Stephanie's Yarnescape. Thank you for joining me today for Sunday, March 14th, 2021. This is episode number 33. This is a crochet podcast where I take you on my yarny adventure and share with you the shenanigans I got into the past week. And hopefully you find some sort of inspiration from what I have to share with you. So grab your favorite beverage, prop those feet up because you deserve to, and enjoy what I have to share. So I'm just going to start off. I, yet again, have no finished objects. My mojo, I was just really tired this week. And so I went to bed earlier and stuff like that. And just, I had little progress on some things. I didn't work on as many things as I did last episode. But nonetheless, I did work on some things. So we're going to get right into it. So the first item that I'm going to share with you is my Let It Snow blanket. So I had a chance to work on it a little bit. And it's backwards. I got some ends I need to weave in. I just wasn't in the mood for ends lately. So the word snow is all done. My bobbins are pulling it down too. The word snow is all done. And I started the Let It up at the top. And here are my bobbins. Like I said, I started Let It. And so I got more bobbins on. There's my stitch marker from the last time I showed you guys. So I got a few rows on. Not a whole lot, but I mean, any little progress is progress, right? I was hoping to have more done on that than I currently do. But you know, it is what it is. The pattern I'm using for that is this one from Annie's. It's the Christmas magazine. So I'm right about here at the bottom of Let. So snow's all done. Got the ends to weave in. I'm doing this one a little bit differently than what this pattern is doing. I'm going to go do this plaid part a little bit differently. Like I said, I did buy the magazine for that, and I think it's still available. I'm not sure. I'll double check and see if it is, but I'm pretty sure it still is. The yarn I'm using is my latest favorite yarn. Is Big Twist Classic, and it's a 5 bulky yarn. The pattern originally calls for a 6 bulky, like it calls for the Bernat Softy Chunky, super bulky. And you need 10 balls of gray heather, 5 balls of black, 4 balls of true gray, 3 balls of natural. You add up all that, that's quite expensive, and I just wasn't willing to do that. So I substituted for a 5. Yes, I know it's going to be smaller, but you can always add to border to, you know, get the size you want. So yes, I'm using the Big Twist Classic, which is a 5 bulky 100% acrylic, and there are 690 yards per skein. And I'm using gray, black, and then white, which white will come in at the border. So those 3 colors make up that blanket. It's super soft. I absolutely love this yarn. It's just nice, light, and squishy. And few videos back, you guys would have saw that I actually purchased other colors in that yarn. So yes, I love working on that blanket. I would like to have more time to work on it. Blankets are one of my favorites to make, and Graphgans, I've done more complicated Graphgans. I actually have one, a pumpkin one, if you guys remember, for last year. I'd like to get back on my hooks, but I need to get some things done. And I've been fighting the urge of starting something new this past week. There's at least 3 projects I want to start, but I know I need to finish some of these things that I have going because I'm out of space to put my WIPs. I need to finish some things. So the next item that I worked on, I was hoping it would be done. I spent a lot of time on it. Is for the Luck of the Gnomes make along that Christy and I are doing together. Christy from Crochet Creations by Christy. Her and I are hosting a make along. Basically, you can make anything St. Patrick's Day themed. So me and her made gnomes. Hers has been done since the beginning. Mine is still going. And I was hoping to have it done for today's episode, but it's not. I worked on it quite a bit this week, but it's not done. I'm hoping to have it done Wednesday, St. Patrick's Day. So I'm hoping to have it done by Wednesday. So here, it's all in parts. Here's the body. And then I have the hat. The hat's all done. I have one leg done. And whoops, I'm still attached. Hold on. And a foot. So I have some parts. I got two arms. I got to finish this leg, 2 arms, and a nose. And then attach the beard. This thing has been giving me a hard time since I accidentally ripped out the body that one time. What can you do, right? I should have just done the gnomes that I've done before, but I didn't, so here we are. Hoping to have it done. Can't make any promises. I'm using the Scandinavian Santa gnome, but I'm making it St. Patrick's Day themed. I don't have a written pattern. I've been just looking at it online. It's free on the blog by One Dog Wolf. So, yes, let me tell you about this leg, though. And this just shows sometimes you just don't pay attention to what you're reading, and I did not. So, I started the foot, okay? And then there was a break in the pattern with some words. And I was on Knit Night with my friends, and I was talking, and I didn't read it, and I should have, and I just assumed it said to start with your next color. So I cut off my black, and I attached my white, and I read the next step of instructions, and that wasn't the case. You're supposed to go up a little bit more with the black. And so it kind of looks like he has socks on. I'm not taking it back. It's just going to be this way. I mean, it's still cute. It's going to be cute in the end, right? But yeah, it pays to read before you cut your yarn. Wait till it tells you to cut your yarn, because then your gnome's going to have socks like mine. Oh goodness. So the yarn I'm using for that is Red Heart Soft for his body and the stripes on his legs, and Dark Leaf. The hat I did in Leaf by Red Heart Soft. There's 265 yards, 100% acrylic, and it's a 4 medium. I made 2 avocados out of this, and all I have left is the other leg and 2 arms. So this yarn, you know, I'm getting quite a bit out of it. And then for the white stripes on the legs, I'm using I Love This yarn in Antique White. And for the feet, I just use some black Red Heart yarn. So, yes. Hopefully it's done by Wednesday. If not, it should be done by next week. Better late than never, right? Because St. Patrick's Day is this Wednesday. Which means you have until Wednesday to get in your St. Patrick's Day themed makes. So make sure you head on to Facebook and to Christy's Facebook. You can enter in mine and hers as well. And we'll be drawing the winner for that on Thursday, the 18th. So we'll do a Facebook video and announce that winner. What can you win? Well, I'm giving away Lion Brand Cupcake Yarn in Peas and Carrots. It's 590 yards, 100% acrylic, and it's a 3 light. It's very pretty, and one of my stitch markers is on there as well too. So yes, that's what you can win. So make sure you get those makes in. I love seeing them. Some people have some really cute ideas there. Really, really enjoying that. What else did I work on? Well, I worked on my easy peasy corner to corner blanket a night, and not attached to any yarn because there was a knot in my yarn that I thought I could get out. It's just a small knot, and here my yarn ended up breaking. I'm sure we've all been there. But I have, this is the stripe, and I started going up. So now decreasing, I'm now decreasing. So last week when I discussed about this, so it's going to be a nice width. I wanted to do, because I had 3 skeins of this yarn here, and I wanted to do 3, like 1 stripe, and then a white, and then another stripe of this color, another white, and another stripe of this color. But I also wanted it to be a decent width. So I just go with what I did, like the width that I wanted. And so I may not be able to get 5 stripes. I might only be able to get 4. I don't have the skein of yarn that I was using for it, but it might get me to the end. I don't know. But I have 3 skeins of it. So if I have to dig into the 3rd skein, then I might make my white stripes a little bit thicker than what, because I only have 2 skeins of that, of the white left. So I might make them a little bit bigger than I had initially intended, so I can get some height out of it too. So, and I don't think they sell this color anymore. So that's where I'm like, I have what I have. Excuse me. The yarn I'm using is Bernat Baby Velvet in Terracotta Rose and Bernat Velvet in White. 100% of polyester. This one has 492 yards. This one has 315. So we'll see how that turns out. I'm just going to have to play with where I'm at on that. But I just, this is such nice, soft yarn. I just love working with this stuff. I've used something similar in the past from, I think it was the Premier Parfait yarn, and I just loved working on it. So I got, when I saw this on clearance, I had to pick it up, and I picked up 5 skeins total, but the initial blanket that I made, it's not so well. But the V-striped blanket, if you guys remember from a few episodes ago, the one that I finished with all the like wormies in it, the loops that were sticking out, we use that here at my house. It's downstairs in my living room, and my daughter absolutely loves it. We were watching, Saturdays is movie night, and so we were watching a movie last night cuddled up underneath it, and it's just so, she just loves it. So nice and comfy. So yes, this is a corner to corner stitch, nothing fancy. I just wanted something simple. Very nice. Love, love, love. So I got to get working on this as well too, because this is, someone had purchased this. So I don't like people waiting too long for my finishes, and so I really want to get this cranked out as well too. So that is that one. The next project that I worked on got a little bit of love. I might have to put it on the back burner till I get some of these other ones done, because this one's for myself. It's being housed in this El Grey bag that was gifted to me, and it is my Blurred Lines sweater. Trying not to have anything fall down, but I don't know. So before last year, I had Sundays was work on projects for myself days, and then I kind of got out of that for a little bit because I had some custom orders come in and stuff, and some things going on. So excuse me, I was attempting to try that again, have Sundays work on something for myself so I can get my sweater done. My daughter has a blanket that that she wants me to make and stuff like that. So, but like I said, I have a lot of things on my plate, so I'm trying to, and then more things coming. So probably gonna have to put this on the back burner for a little bit. with this thickness of yarn, it's a fine yarn, so I only made that much progress, okay? It's what, 3 rows, but it's a little, but it's a lot. Like, it's a little to the eyes wise, but it's a lot when you're actually working it. So it's coming along. I was hoping, my initial, when I started it, wanted to be done by last fall, but here we are, it's March, and it's not done. So maybe next fall. So it'll get done. I really love this for myself. So it is super soft. I'm just loving it. For those that know me, in my personal life and my Yarny friends that I've met, virtually, know that I kind of put myself on the back burner when it comes to things. So when I have other things that need done for other people, I'm going to do that first, which I'll probably do for a few weeks so I can get some things cleared off my plate, and then I'm going to come back to this. And it's lightweight, so it's not going to be awful to work over the summer. So yeah. The pattern that I'm using is the Blurred Lines Sweater by Deanne Ramsey. It's found on Ravelry. It is a pay-for pattern. So definitely the instructions are very well written. It's my first pullover sweater, adult size. I haven't even made a cardigan adult size yet. I've made kids, but not adults. And the yarn I am using is Amazing Lace by Lion Brand. This is the color Eyelet Gray. And then here's the green. It is called Mesh Sage. So I love these two colors together. This is, like I said, a super fine one. And there's 1,017 yards. It's 70% acrylic, 30% nylon. And it's just super soft. I just love it. I can't wait till it's done and I can wear it. Very, very excited. But like I said, you know, it's not going to get done anytime soon. And that's okay. There is absolutely nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with that whatsoever. I just love this bag. Just love it. Well, what else did I work on? Well, I have one more thing to show you. And talking about it and having it displayed, I actually worked on more things than I thought. My main focus was the St. Patrick's Day gnome. So I felt like I was focused on that a lot. And then I did have a night of shopping with my friend Christy from Crochet Creations by Christy. Her and I do FaceTime and we shop together. So we both needed some retail therapy, and so we spent a night of shopping. There was no crocheting to be done. We were shopping. So I'll show you that in the next Yarn Enhancers video. And what else did I work on? I worked on my Attack of the Amigurumi 2021. I was hoping to be further along, like I said, about everything else. It's just been a rough week. My cats, Mr. Purrs a Lot. Yeah, Mr. Purrs a Lot. This is a pay-for pattern I found on Etsy. Actually, Ella from No Catchy Name did it, and that's where I found it. And then I went over to Etsy and I got it for my own self. And it is by, I knew the name, but it's escaping me. My hands are so dry I can't get through the pages. By Chronically Crocheting is the designer of this pattern. She used 30 millimeter safety eyes. I didn't want to buy safety eyes, so I'm going to crochet my eyes. My daughter likes, she's put in the request. She's pretty much already claimed this cat. She put in the request for crocheted eyes because she said the safety eyes when she goes to sleep with the stuffed animal bothers her. She don't like it. It's not easy to cuddle when she's sleeping, is what she says. She rotates her stuffed animals out at night. She's been sleeping with the polar bear lately. She has an elephant I made her and a rabbit. She rotates them out. So she put in this special request for soft eyes. I said, okay, so that's what I got to do. These hooks are where I marked where the eyes are going to go, because it says in the pattern where to put your eyes. And I love that because it's not stuffed. So I want to put the eyes on, but I can't visualize what this is going to look like based, you know, without it being stuffed. You know what I mean? So I love the fact that she says between rows so-and-so and so-and-so, place your safety eyes. I'm like, well, I'm going to put some markers there now so I can crochet up some eyes. They may move a little bit, but I put them there because the pattern said so. So I wanted to stop where I am now because I need to get the eyes made so I can attach them and then stuff it. So much bigger than the last time. Last time was just a little bowl. Yeah, probably I didn't put a progress keeper. Probably about right here or so. So I made some progress. I love it so far. This yarn is working out so pretty as a cat's. Like, very, very pretty. The yarn I'm using is the Premier Puzzle in the colorway Crossword. So there is 328 yards and it's a 5 bulky. So you could, I mean, the pattern says to use a 5 bulky, but we all know we can adjust patterns to do what we need. So you could, I wanted to make 2 this month, but I'm not sure if I'm gonna be able to do that. You can use 2 strands held together. You can use just a 4 medium. Move your hook size down. I mean, the possibilities, I mean, are endless. And that's just, I just love that about patterns, when you can adjust them to what you have in your stash. Use up your stash. So my daughter's going, she hasn't seen it yet. I've been trying to hide it from her because she's going to be on my case to finish this very, very soon. So I think she's going to love this. And so I don't really have much. I just have to close off the cat, make the ears and the tail and attach those, and it should be done. So I say that shouldn't take me too much longer, but I was, you know, you just never know what's going to happen. With the weather changing to be a little bit nicer, our days are sporadic with nice days, cold days, the wind, blah, blah, blah. I'm sure we're probably going to get another snowstorm. I live in central Pennsylvania, where you can have all 4 seasons in one day. So I'm sure we're probably going to get another snowstorm before it's all said and done. More than likely. But my daughter is an outside kid. She just loves being outside. And she loves swimming and stuff. So once the weather turns nice, that's where we spend our, you know, our time on the weekends is outside. So, you know, crochet time is probably gonna be a little bit less, but I still crochet as much as I can once she goes to bed because I can fully concentrate on what I'm doing. And I just went off the tangent. I don't know where that come from, but just a fun fact about me, I guess. We spend our summers outside or at the pool. More than likely at the pool because she just loves swimming. And she just learned how to swim. She's pretty good at swimming, and she just learned how to swim last summer. So she's all about, you know, she's already on my case. Did you look at swimsuits? Yeah, I need my new swimsuit, and because she's growing and we need a bigger size and blah. But anyways, back to the yarny things, right? So, Attack of the Amigurumi 2021. If you are newer to this channel, check out my Facebook. I have a year-long challenge going on where every month it's a different theme. January was unicorns, February was polar bears, chosen by my daughter, and March is household pets. So basically, you can make anything that could be a household pet, which I mean, it could be anything. People can make all sorts of things household pets. So be sure to enter that. You have until the end of the month. I'm not sure what day that falls on, but I'll do the drawing on Facebook the 1st and announce that winner. And then the last Sunday of the month, I'll announce April's theme, which is going to be fun. And if you enter on Facebook, you have a chance to win this skein of yarn. It's the same yarn that I'm using for my cat. It's Premier Puzzle in the colorway Crossword. It's a 5 bulky, 100% acrylic, 328 yards, and there's one of my stitch markers on there. So there's 2 posts on there. One post is announcing the challenge, Attack of the Amigurumi. That post there is where you can share patterns, have questions, get recommendations, stuff like that. Share your works in progress there. On the post for March that announces the theme of the month, that's where you want to put your finished item. The item must be made in that month. It couldn't be made last year or the year before or 3 months ago. It must be made in that month. So do that. You have lots of time yet, and you have a chance to win some yarn. So that's all I worked on this week. But I do have one thing to say. I did pick a winner last week for the Hirschner's yarn. That person hasn't contacted me yet. And I did not say in the video you have so much time to contact me. That's okay. I'm going to give you one more week, and that was Rhonda Hoskins. You have until next Sunday to contact me. Email me. My email is linked down below. Email me your address so I can get these mailed out to you. If I don't hear from you by Sunday, we're going to do another winner for these yarns. And it's the Hirschner's Worth of Weight yarns with one of my stitch markers. You get 2 skeins. So Rhonda, contact me, please, so I can get those mailed out to you. Okay. That's it. I do have some acquisitions, but that's going to be in the separate video because I decided to separate them now so I don't keep you guys here for an hour or so or more or whatever I have. So I hope you guys have a fabulous day, fabulous week. And I will see you guys next Sunday with more shenanigans. And remember to keep that yarn running through those fingers. And I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.